Enjoy the most being single covered. You know, my eyes light up because I know I got a possibility to get this ball, and it's my ball or nobody ball. And I'm kind of upset at myself because I had another opportunity late in the game, even though it was a flag, but I knew I could have caught that ball. And another opportunity, the ball I had dropped, where I let the sun just dictate my whole everything. I couldn't see the ball in. And so that I'm really kind of upset right now because I know I could have had I had a big day, but I could have had an even bigger day, you know, if I made the most of them opportunities. So there's definitely room for improvement. So
I get money and looking for folk. Then I hit college and book me some hours. Everyone lost me, I'm in my mode. I'm in my mode, I'm in my mode. Everyone lost.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I will just go ahead and recap what I seen. Dominate and win. The win we've been waiting for. All around just team win. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Look, man. Dominate and win. Dominate and win. That's what you do to inferior teams. 35-13. Hell, I didn't like the bend don't break method. I did not like it. But I can't complain. Jonathan Gannon held them to 13 points. Got 2 turnovers. Fumble. Interception. CJ Gardner-Johnson doing his thing. Bradbury showed why we paid him. He had 1 flag. But they was throwing to him a lot. Because Slay is Slay. So they tested Bradbury. And they failed that test, which is the Steelers. They failed that test miserably. Horrible. They tested the wrong guy. And we showed why Kenny Pickett is a rookie. Javon Hargrave made Mike Tomlin regret doing what he did, which was letting him go to the Eagles. He showed out. I wish we brought the blitz a little more, but still I can't complain. Special teams got to get it together. Can't lie. Special teams got to get it together. I mean, you got Smitty returning kicks. Covey is just, I don't know about him. But the special team defense did okay. I believe we got a safety. But they like, nah, the Steelers ain't getting nothing going. Let's not get the Eagles to safety. Let them start at the 1. Cool. I believe we got a safety. But it is what it is. But yeah, the only 2 negatives I got of this game. Let me talk about the offense, which is a positive all the way around. The 2 negatives is the special teams offensively, and then Jordan Davis injury. Because I'm not sure how serious it is. It's an ankle injury. Is he out for the season? Is he out for a couple weeks? Will he play in Houston? Is it that bad? Or did we just sit him out because we were just dominating the game? I don't know. But that Jordan Davis injury, it's a stab to the heart. Because he was having that game. Najee Harris, the run game just could not get going for the Steelers. Even when Jordan Davis went out, the run game still wasn't going. But, man, Jordan Davis is just such a run stopper. He's amazing. You seen how Fletcher Cox was there by his side. A lot of people was there by his side. He got up. He was gimpy. Blue tent came out. Then they put him on a cart, which was a horrible sign. But it's not an ACL. It's an ankle. But how bad is the ankle? Is it a couple weeks? Is it just a game? What is it? Don't know. But you don't want to see that from your first round pick. So Jordan Davis was having one of those games too. Now let's touch that offense. Case of the droppies a bit. Definitely case of the droppies. A.J. Brown dropped basically a touchdown on the crossing route. Smitty, I think he dropped like 2 or 1. One was like a first down where we could have scored going into the second half. It could have been at least a field goal, but we end up punting it. We couldn't get no points out of it, which none of this don't matter. But we had a little case of the droppies. Honestly, the one that was catching everything was Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert was catching everything. But A.J. Brown on those go routes was amazing. Pascal had his breakout game. Didn't really check his stats, but he had to have about 60, 70 yards. Because he caught one from Minshew, got some yak on that, and then a deep ball from Jalen Hurts. So everybody had their game. Quez Watkins had his game. Pascal actually had to share a game with AJ Brown, so his gonna be overshadowed. But this team is so unselfish. One day is AJ Brown, one day is Miles Sanders, one day is Smitty. This team is unselfish. You don't see like what's going on with the Jets. Elijah Moore went out because the rookie is that guy. I can't even think of his name right now. Forget the Jets, but I'm just using that as an example. Some guys we want out like, well, he's the guy, so I want out and want to be that guy. But everybody had their game. Just that Zach Pascal had to share his with AJ Brown. That is what it is. That's what you do to guys like this. Now, the first half, I was upset that we wasn't running the ball. Like, why are we not running the ball? Second half, run the ball. Miles Sanders get about 78 yards. He only had 10 yards the first half and had about like 68 the second half. Can't be mad at that. Cannot be mad at that. But overall, very, very, very good game. Jalen Hurts, 285 yards, 68 completion percentage. QBR was out of this world. Passing rating was out of this world. 4 touchdowns. They told me Jalen Hurts don't throw touchdowns. He don't throw deep balls. 4 of them today. So now his stats is like 14, 1,500 yards, whatever it is, all around. 10 touchdowns, about 2 picks. He threw 16 last year. I think he threw more than 16. I think he get about 3,600 yards. Jalen Hurts, is just his year. It's his year. Number 1 and number 11 is just that duo. They that duo, man. And I'm happy how it's panning out. Why I like Quez Watkins because he's my guy to get more touches, absolutely. But sometimes you got to just let Jordan take over the game. You got to let Jordan just take over the game. And our Jordan is AJ Brown. He took over the game. He shared with Steve Kerr today, which was Zach Pascal. Okay, Steve Kerr, you get your threes off. And that's what happened. Scottie Pippen, which is Smitty, had a decent game. Goddard had a decent game. But if AJ Brown don't get NFC Player of the Week, that's BS. That's BS. Calling it, man. He had one of those games. He cheated himself out of a touchdown too. But he had one of those games. But hey, man, what do you think? How do you feel about the game? Just my initial reaction. Didn't go over too much. I'm shooting this right after the live stream. Stuff I remember. And then we'll go over the game through the week. Actually, shoot. We got a game Thursday, so we'll probably only got a couple days. We probably got to be talking about Houston Tuesday. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.